RJ, and I'm back for another NASCAR Heat 4 Championship Season Let's Play. Right now I'm going to be doing race 28 up 36 in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. This is the second race of the round of 16. Have 9 races left to go to the season. And the second race of the playoffs. So for today's race, going to be going to Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Virginia for the running of the Federated Auto Parts 400. So Richmond Raceway is a short track race, and it's going to be 100 laps down there. So last race I did was at Las Vegas, and Las Vegas went really, really well. I had some struggles with the car in the middle of the race, but I was able to fix up my car, and I was able to hold on and get the win. Really good race at Las Vegas, I won't lie, but I was able to get the win, and because of my win at Vegas, I move on to the round of 12, which means for this race and the Robo, I could just sit back and relax. I have nothing to lose because I'm already moved on. So we go on to Richmond now, and last time I was there, I didn't really have the best race, but I was still able to manage to finish 4th, which isn't too bad, so we'll just see how this race goes. Hopefully, it goes really well. And let's look at the championship mode settings, same as usual, so that's a reminder what they look like. And then I'll show you what the playoff standings look like. So as we go on to the next race of the round of 16, as you can see, I have advanced on into the round of 12 because of my win at Las Vegas last race. And of course, you have Denny Hamlin with a 34-point gap ahead of the cutoff line, so it's not too bad for him. And as you can see right now, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Benedetto is below the cutoff line, but still have 2 races left of the round of 16. So we'll see if any of those drivers can get into the next round. So I'm going to be driving the Hooters scheme for this race. I drove the Hooters scheme at Las Vegas, and I'm going to drive it once again. So time to go racing at Richmond for the Federated Auto Parts 400. So let's jump right into qualifying, and let's get our starting position for the race. Gonna come out turn 4, qualifying will be completed this time by, and at 21:09 and 17th. It's alright. I wish I could have done a little bit better, but 17th, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, but 17th it is. And let's see, looks like Mark Truex is gonna be on the pole for this race. And looks like I'm starting 16, which means someone's going to the back, and I'm gonna be on the outside lane, which is typical. So second race of the round of 16, second race of the playoffs. Got 9 races left to go to the season. So let's get this race here at Richmond underway. And let's see who's going to the back for this race. And that's going to be Ryan Preece, failed technical inspection. So he's going to have to drop to the rear. Alright, here we go. Second race of the round of 16. Second race of the playoffs. And the second race of the round of 16 is on here at Richmond.
Got one inside. Got a car coming inside now. You're clear.
Alright, I mean, Larson did have somebody on the outside, but he just peeked his nose in there, and that cost him just a little bit, but he's fine back there. But we did complete the first lap. I think Kurt Busch led the first lap, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't really paying attention because I was worried about the situation with me and Kyle Larson. But just like the first Richmond race, I feel like I'm going to have good speed in the short runs, but once we get to the long runs, I feel like that's when I'm going to stall out. Whoa! What happened to Ryan Blaney? Well, that's going to bring out a caution, but I don't know if I made contact with him or not, but either he had issues on his own, or maybe I made some contact with him, or maybe someone else did. But either way, that caused Blaney to spin out. And Brian Blaney as well is a playoff driver, so definitely some implications right there for him. But I don't think he's fallen out of this race, so I feel like he's fine. Yeah, he's still right on the racetrack, so he's fine. But we're going to get back green this time by. Kurt Busch will lead the field down to the green flag. And here we go. Oh man, Logano's all over the place up there. Three wide right now. Paul Menard made it 3 wide. And just like with Kyle Larson, I just got full sent in this time by Joey Logano, except this time you have Paul Menard up high.
Still there?
I'm trying to make my way back up towards the front. Well, get up towards the front. I haven't even been up in the front yet today, so. It's like Eric Jones grabbed the race lead up there.
Still there?
I'm going to try to make it 3 wide.
Alright.
Get up to 11. I do. Oh, I thought I was going to hit Newman right there. I'm going to get underneath him to try to crack the top 10. And I do get around Ryan Newman, so I'm now in the top 10. As we're going to complete 10 laps this time by.
Looking inside now.
Oh, I got a little bit tight. I'm sorry for Harvick right there. And I knew that was going to happen. You know, you make slight contact with somebody and they just spin out, just like the first Richmond race. I fell back outside the top 10. I made some contact with Lane. I feel like he's going to spin out.
You got room. You're clear.
Yep. I don't know why that's a thing in this game. You know, you barely touch someone and they spin out.
You got room. You're clear there.
I mean, I hit Harvick that hard, but I didn't think he was going to still overreact from that going into turn 3. But that's just ridiculous why that happens. I hope that gets fixed in NASCAR Heat 5. Because you just can't race with anybody in this game. Well, I should say at this track, because I ran the back against Lasky. Now he's going to probably spin out. Did give me some damage. Brad kept the same, so see, at least Brad didn't overreact from that.
You got room. You're clear there.
Wow, I wonder what happened to Eric Jones too. He was leading at one point. Also, he's dropping back.
Clear down low. Inside. Clear low, bud.
Over drove the corner right there. Now Chase Elliott's gonna get around me. I'm gonna do a crossover move to try to get around him right back.
Still there.
Also underneath Keselowski. This is for 7th.
Careful. Still there. Stay down the bottom.
And can I get around Keselowski? Yes, I do.
Clear up the bottom there.
Close call right there between me and Chase Elliott, but we're all fine now.
Alright, you're clear.
Now, even though I am locked into the next run, I still want to be a little bit aggressive though too, because I want to still get some good finishes so I can try to get as much points as I can before we head to the round of 12. Because points do matter even if you are advanced on to the next round. We got a lot of playoff drivers in the top 10 right now, including me. So we got 83 laps to go. We got to make pit stops in 42 laps, which, well, 41 now, which we've still got a long way. I saw I have 94% aero, but I think I'll be all right. Overdrove just the corner just a little bit, and I hit the wall right there. Trying to run that very bottom lane. But I feel like if I run any other lanes at this track, I feel like that's how they gain ground on me. Oh, come on, car. Yeah, this was a thing in the first Richmond race too, where the car kept getting loose on me on the long runs. And I don't know why that's a thing too, where you get loose off the corner so much. My tires are only at 80% and 70%, so it's not like it's at 30-40% where they're really, really bad. I don't know why that's a thing, but I hope that also gets fixed in Heat 5 too. Because it's so annoying that you can't even run 87% of your tires and you still get loose. That's so silly. But Kyle Busch still leads. Got a battle for 6 up there. Kurt Busch trying to take it away from Alex Bowman up there. $78 laps to go right now. So far, so good for me. Just like the first Richmond race, the halfway point will be on lap 51. And I'll be with 50 laps to go. And around that time is where we're going to have to make pit stops too. Oh, please don't get loose. Denny Hamlin to the race lead. We got around Kyle Busch. So now that we're getting into the long runs, I feel like this is where the cars going to start fading just a little bit, but I'm actually surprised that I was able to keep one position still, but it's still curious to know when I'm going to lose that spot. I'm trying the best I can to protect it. I'm also worried too that they're going to send it in there in turns 3 and 4. Because they did that, because the AI did that a lot in the first Richmond race. And I am just still getting loose. Got Byron back there, got Logano as well. Oh, come on, car.
Car high, careful there. Hold your line, through your line.
Oh, man.
Looking inside now.
It's getting intense with this car right now. I was still able to keep it to 7 somehow.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to take it easy in and out of the corners. So this car doesn't spin out.
Clear high, clear high.
Kurt Busch is gonna hold up that bat up there. Whoa, 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 save it. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Chase, 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 save it. Alright, no, okay, we're all fine. Goodness gracious, man. That time, I was trying to keep the car straight, but the car just overreacted on me. I don't know why it did that. That's the first, it's never done that in the first Richmond race where the car just overreacted. I even tightened up this car just a little bit too before the race. I put it on a setup, I want to say setup 5, because the last time I was here I was on like a setup 7. I was this bad. I'm on a setup 5 here and I'm just still loose.
Car there on the outside.
Tell you what, Ty Dillon ran well here the first Richmond race. Having a good run here once again. Man, I'm barely getting off the gas and this car is just still loose.
Car outside, hold the line.
I'm surprised I'm even attempting a passing cars right now.
Got one outside. Alright, you're clear there.
So yeah, like I said, the short runs this car is fine, but once I get to the long runs, this car is just incapable of driving. In other words, this car is undrivable.
Alright, you're clear there.
to lift just a little bit so I didn't hit the wall right there. I'm trying not to suffer more damage too. Yeah, I'm still at 94% of aero. We still got a little bit until we make our first pit stop as well too.
Careful, still there.
Oh no, no, no. Oh my goodness, okay.
The outside.
The car is just about to spit out right there.
Careful.
Almost like the first Richmond race where I just lost the car. But this time I was able to keep the car safe, so good job by me for that.
Alright, clear outside.
So just like the first Richmond race, I might need to tighten up this car some more. I don't think I'm matter anyway because it was still loose when I tightened up the car.
Outside. Three wide now. Three wide there.
Alright. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the AI sending it in there like that. I don't know why they do that at this track. It gets so annoying.
Three wide, keep pushing. All clear.
So 61 laps to go. Jeez, man, this car, I'll tell you, just incapable of driving right now. See, this is why I said that if I was going to make it to the round of 12, it was going to be Las Vegas. Well, I'm glad I got the win at Vegas. Because, you know, with this race, you know, I don't run well here, and I'm still questionable about the roll. I don't know how that's going to play out. Well, I'm glad I was able to get the win at the Las Vegas.
Stay low, stay low.
Underneath Ty Dillon to try to get back into ninth. Made a little bit of contact with him. And I do get up into the ninth spot. Oh, Reddick. Oh, man, I had to lift so much because Tyler Reddick was just about to spin out.
Still there inside.
And there goes Blaney. There goes Reddick. I'll try to help Blaney save that. Oh, that's a caution. Wow. 16 cars really get trapped a lap down? Man, I didn't think that many cars that got trapped a lap down. I know Tyler Reddick fell on the pit road, but I tried to keep the car safe for Blaney and it just didn't happen. Yeah, I'm going to pit. Because it's time to pit. Yeah, it's time to tighten up this car. Put that down. Alright. Let's try that. Hopefully it works. I fell back a couple spots, but that's okay. Daniel Suarez gets the free pass.
The green, driver.
So here we start the tail end of the field. Alright, here we go. Green flag back in the air. I forgot the shifter. Whoops.
You got room. You're clear.
Man, Kosowski did not get a good start. I held up some of the guys. That's good for me because I was able to gain spots. Tell you what, Blaney, man, he's just been a wreck fest today. I mean, he's wrecked, what, 3 times? I'm surprised he's still in this race. Yeah, see, so like I said, I do well on the short runs. Like, when we get back going on the starts, I run really well. But once we get to the long runs, the car starts getting very loose. Oh, Logano got loose right there. Trying to capitalize from that. So Denny Hamlin still leads. I overdrove the corner just a bit. Oh, man, Byron got underneath us.
Hold your line there. Inside.
Alright, Byron. Okay, dude.
Still there.
What the heck was that? Oh, I'm still all over the place. I mean, oh, Harvick's about to go around. Oh, they're wrecking back there. That's going to be a caution. Maybe. Well, we did reach halfway, but what the heck was that from Byron? I mean, I got Ty Dillon to my outside too. Like I don't have any room between you and Ty Dillon, so I don't know what that was about from Byron. I mean, I was all over the place too, but that time it was all Byron there. Like I don't know why he slid up right there when I had Ty Dillon to my outside too. Like what was I supposed to do about that? That's whatever. If I haven't screamed or... Oh, well, something happened under yellow. Wasn't for me, so I don't know what happened. But as I was about to say, if I'm not like screaming or complaining, I'm just really calm today because I'm already locked into the playoffs, so there's really no point of doing so. I don't know what happened back there, but there was definitely a yellow. Corey LaJoy's gonna get the free pass. Corey LaJoy's having a strong run. Alright, so going back green this time by Denny Hamlin will lead the field to the green flag.
Be ready here.
And looks like something happened to Brendan Gaughan. He's on pit road right now. But he's not a playoff driver. Alright, so back underway. Got 44 laps to go.
Hold your line. Got one
Hopefully we
outside.
get some green flag racing this time.
You're all clear on top there. Still there?
Up to 6. Well, I haven't cleared Alex Bowman just yet. Truex making it 3 wide to try to get to the race lead.
Stay low.
He got around Almirola. He still hasn't got around Hamlin yet. And looks like Truex is going to take the race lead. Remember, Martrix Jr. is the playoff driver, so if he does get the win, he advances himself into the round of 12, so he'll join me. Eric Almirola going to the lead. Remember, Eric Almirola is not a playoff driver, so it doesn't matter if he wins or not. And you also got me up here as well. Now, just because I got a win already to advance myself to the next round, that doesn't mean I can try to go for another win and try to steal an advantage from someone to make it into the next round. It's going to be a little bit tough to do so at Richmond. Because Richmond has just not been one of my best tracks. I mean, I used to run consistent at Richmond back in NASCAR 14, NASCAR 15. Now I just struggle at this track. Hamlin gets back to the lead. Got a good 3-car battle up here. I'm starting to make my way up here. I don't know why the car's starting to get a little bit loose again. I'm only at 90 and 80% of my tires, so it's not like the tires are that bad. I don't know. Everyone's running an outside lane. Alright, so 38 laps to go right now.
Careful.
So far, so good for Mark Truex Jr. I'm trying to get up to the 3rd spot. I made some contact with Almirola. I feel like he's going to get loose.
Still there. All right.
Yeah, we got into the wall. So annoying why you barely touch an AI at this racetrack and they just go spinning. Even when you make contact with them, it's going into turn 1, they'll still spin out going into turn 3. Why, that's so ridiculous.
Got a car high now. All right.
36 to go, I saw. Man, I am just loose.
On the outside. All right.
We're good to go on fuel. I'm not sure how we're going to do on our tires. I know we're good to go on fuel. Alright, Kyle Busch is spinning. Oh boy. You know, I try to get off the drivers, and you know, when that happens, you're just basically stuck on them like a magnet. Like you just can't get off of them. The same thing happened to me at with me and Brad Keselowski last race at Las Vegas. Now it happens here at Richmond. That's also one thing that's annoying. Like, I feel like it's been a thing since NASCAR Thunder, even though I watch YouTube videos on that, where you get stuck on another car sometimes. It just feels like you're stuck on a magnet. Like, you just can't get off of them. I'm not trying to wreck them on purpose. It's just, I try to block, but if they get underneath you, I would let them have the spot.
Ready?
Like, I don't wreck people on purpose for a certain spot. Alright, so we're back underway here at Richmond. Got 32 laps to go.
Careful there.
Surprisingly, I'm going to take the race lead. Even though this race is not gone around, and I'm about to get loose. Oh, hang on to it, RJ.
Looking inside now.
Oh, that didn't last too long. Oh, Byron, I'm sorry, man. I'm just loose. Look where the tires are at, and I'm just so bad. It's so ridiculous.
Got one down low now.
This acts like it's at 20% on the left sides and 30% on the right sides.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
I don't even know why I tried, because I knew Logano was going to send it.
Looking inside now.
Man, I'm just stuck on the outside lane. I can't do anything right now because I'm stuck up here.
Bottom clear.
Or every time I get to the bottom lane, I just get forced back up like that.
One inside.
God, leave. God, leave, man. I can't do...
Inside.
I can't do anything right now. This is not going really well. And I went from first to eighth in a matter of seconds. I mean, first to ninth. At this point, I just want Richmond to be done. And I'm just ready to go to Richmond in Heat 5 because Richmond at this game is just so annoying. I'm also ready for the Roval too. I mean, I'm not sure how the Roval's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen at the Roval, but at this point, I'm just ready for the Roval. And man, I tell you what too, after the Roval, we got Dover coming up in the round of 12, which not sure how Dover's going to play out because last time I was at Dover, I didn't do too well in that race.
Stay on the bottom.
I mean, I run well at some of these straight tracks. The problem is, it's just the tires, because it makes your car so loose, and it's just undrivable.
Stay low, stay low.
See, I got consistent speed, because I'm making some passes. It's just that it gets bad when you know, get loose.
Inside.
Oh my freaking God. Lost another spot.
Stay low, stay low.
Alright, trying to use the crossover mover once again. Get back into the ninth spot. Oh, come on. I barely touched that apron. I just barely touched it. Oh my goodness, yeah, this car is so loose again.
Inside.
Look at this, it's only at 67%. Now Byron's about to spin.
You got room. You're clear.
23 laps to go.
Still there. All clear.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm not doing any screaming, because I knew this was going to happen. I'm not surprised that this race is going bad for me. I knew this was going to happen. If it wasn't for the looseness of this car, I feel like I would have a top 10 car. I don't think a winning car, but definitely a top 10 car.
Car there on the inside.
Oh,
Got one peeking outside.
jeez, man, I can't do anything with this car.
You're clear there. Hold
And now
your
Matt
line,
Benedetto
got one
sending in there, doesn't know how to use the brakes.
inside.
I am just all over the place right now. Even Bubble, oh, he's a lot down, so. Well, thank goodness we're at 20 laps to go. I'm just ready to be done with this race. Done with this track in NASCAR Heat 4 because this track in NASCAR Heat 4 is so annoying. I even did like for fun races on Career Mode 2 of Heat 4, and I did this bad at Richmond. Richmond is just not one of my best tracks in this game. Even when I play online, I just suck here.
Still there?
Wow, I didn't get loose off the corner that time. Surprisingly.
All clear. Still there?
Oh my goodness, car.
Hold your line, stay high.
Yeah. I don't see a 4th place finish here. Even if a caution comes out, I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, I'm glad I got the win at Las Vegas last race. Because I knew this was going to happen.
Yellow's out, back her down.
Well, there's a caution. How many cars are only left? 18. Oh, BJ McLeod, and I just came up and BJ McLeod wrecked. I might as well pit. I got nothing to lose at this point. I mean, I'm already locked into the round of 12. I got nothing to lose. So I might as well pit. And then Eric Jones got the free... Wait, I thought Eric Jones was in position. I guess not. But Eric Jones, I guess, gets the free pass.
Green's out, man. Let's go.
Alright, green flag back in the air.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
We got 12 laps to go. My goal is to at least try to get a top 10. Why is the inside lane stacking up? I have no idea. I wish that didn't happen.
Car there on the outside.
Oh, Boyer. Okay, he saved it.
You got room. You're clear. Top
Alright, 11 laps to go. Denny Hamlin's your race leader. Matter of fact, you got 3 playoff drivers up there.
Stay low, stay low. Outside, outside. Drop
So one of them
your
win, they can
driver.
join me advancing on to the next round, which is the round of 12.
10 to go.
Alright, 10 laps to go here at Richmond. So far, so good for Denny Hamlin.
Clear all around there.
I did get my way back up to the 10th spot. I gotta say, that
Careful. Still there.
I barely touched Keselowski. I don't know how he spins out from that. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, if that caution did not come out, there was no way I was gonna finish in the top 10.
Alright, you're clear there.
I guess that caution helped me out again. And I feel like Kurt Busch is gonna spin. Oh, he kept it saved.
You're all clear on top.
So yeah, just like the first 15 race, I get called with the late race caution. That helps me out.
Still there. Got one peeking outside.
Except that time I hit the bump.
You're all clear on top. Car there on the inside.
Alright, 7 laps to go for Denny Hamlin.
Still there.
He's got a lot of company back there. He's got Eric Almirola, which Almirola's only at a shot of winning because he's not a playoff driver. And of course you got Kyle Busch who's trying to get into the next round. You got Truex trying to get into the next round.
You got room. You're clear there.
Got Bowman up here as well. But a battle for the lead. Looks like Eric Almirola is going to take the top spot. Looks like I do crack the top 5.
Got one inside.
Alright, 5 laps to go here at Richmond. Not going to be able to catch the top 4 up there. But you know what, if I can walk out of here for top 5 at Richmond, I can easily just steal 2 top 5s in both Richmond races, even though I did terrible in both of them. Alright, 3 to go at Richmond. Kyle Busch is gaining on Eric Almirola. I've just been looking at the leaders up there. Just been trying to focus on them, see what's going to happen. Two to go. Will Kyle Busch make a move? We got underneath Almirola. Kyle Busch to the inside. They're going down the back straightaway. I think Kyle Busch is going to grab the lead. Yes, he does, but will Eric Almirola have an answer for Kyle Busch? Alright, white flag in here this time by a final lap here at Richmond. So far I'm in the 5th spot, trying to hang on for a top 5 finish. I hit the wall, but I don't think it's going to matter. Down the back straight for the final time. And it looks like off turn number 4, looks like Kyle Busch is going to grab the win and move on to the next round. So Kyle Busch wins, and I end up finishing 5th. You know what? I'll take 5th, despite what's been happening in this race. So 2 Richmond races, I was able to steal top 5s from them. That's amazing right there. Because just like the first Richmond race, if that caution had come out, I wasn't going to have a good finish at all. So I got to think these cautions here. So race results at Richmond, Kyle Busch gets the win. So with Kyle Busch's win at Richmond, he also advances on to the round of 12, so which means he doesn't have to worry about the Roval next. So Kyle Busch wins, Eric Almirola 2nd, Martin Truex Jr. 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th. I finished 5th after having a bad race all race long. I was somehow able to manage to finish 5th. Alex Bowman 6th, Joey Logano 7th, Ryan Blaney 8th, Chase Elliott 9th, and William Byron rounds up the top 10. So there's 11th on back. Brad Keselowski 11th, Ty Dillon 12th, Kurt Busch 13th, Kevin Harvick 14th, Daniel Suarez 15th, Matt Bedell 16th, Clint Boyer 17th, Corey LaJoie 18th, Eric Jones 19th, and then Paul Menard rounds up the top 20. Only 19 cars finished on the lead lap, and then Paul Menard was the first car to finish lap down. So 21st on back, Bubba Wallace 21st, Jimmy Johnson 23rd, Kyle Larson 24th, Daniel Hammer 26th, and then Joey Gase rounds up the top 30. So there's a look at 31st on back. Ryan Preece 31st, Ricky Stenhouse 35th, BJ McLeod 37th. He finished 19 laps down. Running out the field in the 40th spot, finishing 50 laps down, is Brendan Gaughan. And yes, so just like that, me and Kyle Busch has advanced on to the next round. So me and Kyle Busch don't have to worry about the Roval next. And as you can see here, Eric Jones is in that last spot of advancing on to the next round. So that means Daniel Suarez, Paul Menard, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Benedetto is right now below the cutoff line. So I'm not sure if all 4 of these drivers can point their way in. I mean, actually Suarez and Jones is tied in that last spot. Menard, I feel like, can point his way in. Johnson, I feel like, can point his way in. And I'm not sure Matt Benedetto can point his way in. I think he might be in a must-win situation. I'm not sure. So it's kind of close. So finished 5th today at Richmond. I'll take 5th place after what's been happening all race long. I mean, if that caution had come out, there was no way I was going to be able to win that, be able to finish in the top 5 in that race. Neither the top 10. So just like the first Richmond race, got lucky with a late race caution, and I was able to round up with the top 5 finish. So I was able to steal 2 top 5s in both Richmond races. So now, next race, we move on to the Charlotte Roval, the final road course race of the season. It'll be a 3rd road course of the season. Recap on my road course finishes. I won Sonoma and I finished 10th at the Glen. Not sure how the Roval is going to be. So we'll just see what happens. So this will be the final race of the round of 16, the 3rd race of the playoffs, and we'll also have 7 races left to go to the season. So guys, that was Richmond. We head to the Roval next. So make sure you do leave a like in this video to show your support, and make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with more content, and make sure you do turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I start a live stream or upload a new video. And make sure you do follow me on Twitter. The link will be down in the description below, so you don't want to miss that. So make sure you do follow me on Twitter. So guys, you all have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you out the Robo. This is RJ officially saying peace out.